Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we are going to test out the Handheld Infinity Lightning Nova Sorceress. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the map. So yeah, this is 170 density River of Blood. See how fast we can do it. Originally I tested this build with 200 FCR, but I felt as if it was a little bit squishy, so I've changed the build, dropped down to 117 FCR, made myself a little bit tankier, and I've been having a lot more success with it. One thing I would change about this build is I'd have a little bit more life after each kill. I only have 3 life after each kill, so if I bumped that up a bit, it would make it even more self-sustaining, but as it is pretty good. You don't have to use too many potions unless you really get into trouble. Because yeah, I know this build was highly anticipated when people heard that you could get Infinity and Staves. So yeah, I've come up with a build that I do quite like. Which I will show afterwards. After I finish the map, I'll go over the gear and the skills. Bear in mind that I am playing on 350 ping, so the runs could be a little bit smoother if there was no lag. So yeah, basically you just want to teleport next to packs, cast static once, and then go into your Nova spam. I dropped a bit low there, I didn't notice my energy shield dropped off. So the last build I tested was Leap Attack Barbarian. And that did River of Blood in about 7.5 minutes. I actually feel like this is going to be maybe even a little bit quicker. We'll see at the end. Yeah, it's surprisingly sturdy, considering it has no shield. I wouldn't say it's tanky, but yeah, it's solid enough where you can clear maps. Man, that boss wrecks though. You gotta be really careful for this boss. I was a bit careless there. So yeah, don't do that. Clear the monsters around and then just static. It's not static. Sorry, telekinesis him from range. And it's also quite susceptible to poison damage if there's any strong poison. It's quite dangerous. I would Probably recommend getting a little bit more than 3 life after each kill. If you could get like the declone armor, this build would actually be insane. The declone armor would be ridiculous for this build with all the FCR. You could easily hit 200 FCR and you'd also get a lot of life and mana after each kill for sustain. So yeah, I can only imagine how good it would be with that. So yeah, there it is. 6.5 minutes for a 170 density River of Blood. That's actually really good, honestly. Wasn't as smooth as I'd like, though. I dipped low a couple of times, but that's because I misplayed. It's my fault. But yeah, let's go over the gear, the stats, and the skills. So of course it has Infinity. You want some Nova on this thing, ideally. 2 or 3 Nova, and that's all you need on it, to be honest. Griffs, Chains of Honor, Maras, Frostburns with mana after each kill slam, SOJs, Silkweaves, and Dungos. I'd say the ideal slams would be Dungos with FCR. So you drop. So you'd have the FCR on the Dungos, and then you'd either have life after each kill on the SOJ, or life after each kill on the Silkweaves with CBF on the SOJ. So that way you would gain some more life after each kill there. So that's how I build it ideally. On swap, I really like the CTA staff. If you can get one with Energy Shield and Shiva Armor, that'll save you a lot of points. Yeah, charms. Obviously this gear is very good. It's a very end game setup. You could probably get a 17 meditation inside as well and help a little bit. Let's rebuff before we go over the stats. So yeah, the stats, we have 120 FCR at the 60 FHR breakpoint, have max res. We have 19 DR, which goes up to 27 with the Mercenaries Defiance. And the defense is not too bad. Okay, we'll go over the build now. So yeah, the Nova does 7.6k. That's maxed. Thunderstorm, also 7.6k. This is 1 point off being maxed. Max Charge Bolt, Max Telekinesis, Lightning Mastery. 1 point into Warmth. I don't need to put a point into Shiva Armor because my CTA has it. And I take a Energy Shield up to 79%, which feels pretty good with this amount of mana and life. So yeah, that's the build. Pretty decent build, I would say. You can clear maps very fast with this. maybe one of the fastest mappers, but it is somewhat squishy. You can make it pretty self-sustaining if you get a bit more life after each kill, but yeah, very strong build. I give this one my seal of approval for sure. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe, and also come check me out on Twitch. I stream every day. So yeah, thanks for watching.